the financial times and some of the extras that you like to have for the classroom aren't always covered by the general fund, and they kind of recognize that. And like Brian said, that was kind of their idea, that they throw a little bit extra money if possible and put some of those dollars back in the classroom. But if you go through that, they were just talking about over the course of the years, the applications that they used to get compared to the ones that they get now, and how much more in depth they are, and how much research people put into those things, and just were really impressed. Really had a hard time. I think what it came down to is had a hard time determining how to rank certain ones, so they wanted to see if $100 spent on it. But it was a great meeting, and I think a lot of benefit for our schools out of that.
And if I can interrupt
Yes, sir.
for a minute, speaking of EEF, the EEF was started 14? This is the 16th year of the EEF, which was started. Dr. Geiser had the idea of creating a foundation that would do things for Algonac school children that are above and beyond what the school budget pays for. The teachers would apply for mini grants to the fund and be awarded those grants. The idea, as was mentioned, was to put $200,000 away and draw interest from that to pay for these grants for however long. And after 16 years now, they have surpassed that $200,000, which is incredible. This happened because there's an annual vacation raffle that it appears a lot of people don't know about. The EEF sells 300 tickets. They cost $100 every month. There's a drawing on the second Tuesday. First prize is a trip for two. There's some really nice trips. Second prize, they send you a check for $125, and third prize is dinner for four valued at $100. Nancy, right over here, has a pile of tickets and flyers if anyone is interested, or if you know of someone who is interested, you can let her know, or you let me know. I sell usually around 70 of the tickets myself. They pretty near sell themselves because it's such a good thing. They make wonderful Christmas presents for that person that you know that has everything. It's so to help draw attention to that, and it is a admirable thing, and it continues to grow. And the raffle's been successful, and so anybody that needs to get tickets, please feel free. And there are brochures on the table in the back for anybody that wants to grab one.
What is your fund balance now? You know?
Nancy, can you help me for 220?
About that, yeah. They just emailed the last one.
Yeah, it's around 220, but I can send you the specific. It's right in that neighborhood.
Better than
Okay.
last one.
Visitors and their requests.
We have Heidi Campbell regarding privatization and investment.
I have a couple of concerns to address tonight, and hopefully in the future, I know you can't give me answers tonight, but right now, somebody could get back with me. First off, I would like to know, on the paperwork in front of you, we've had 18 buses, all of which passed inspection for the 2011-2012 school year. I am told we purchased 3 buses, which should have brought that total to 21. But if you look at the next bus inspection report from the following year, all of a sudden we have 22 buses. Where did this extra bus come from? Also, when we started talking of privatizing, we were told there were 19 buses at that point. So I would assume we sold 3 buses. If someone could verify if this is the case, that would be great. and I still wanna know where the extra bucks and those reports came from. My next area of concern is possible reasons that transportation department was privatized. On June 27th of 2011, the transportation director was cut to save money from the budget, which was Mike Sherrow's suggestion. I am told that Mr. Latos and Mr. Sherrow took over managing those areas, with Mike Sherrow being on the bus and mechanic then. If you look at the next report for the buses, I had talked to Sergeant McLaughlin of the State Police Department. And he said that inspection was done the end of December of 2012. If you look at that, out of 22 buses, we had 7 red tag buses and 1 yellow. I realize yellow are minor things. But up until that point, our children have been riding on these buses for 3 months with 7 of them red tag. How did we go from a perfect record to this horrible inspection? I had also heard that Mr. Sherrow wanted to add the transportation director back in at one point, but someone on the board, or maybe multiple people, wisely told him he couldn't add it back in now that he had cut it to save money, which was probably a wise choice after the lawsuit.